obviously it's like a course of events that we go through in life that starts where our parents and our grandparents, the steps that they took that obviously in some way, shape, or form, you know, made where we're at happen. This place actually means a lot to me because, like I was saying, things could have been very, very different. So it's finally time to do Pier 21. Literally been trying to do this place since I got here, and we have been having no luck whatsoever because it's closed on Sunday and doesn't reopen till like Thursday for some reason. But yeah, this place has got a lot of history of people who came to Canada, and yeah, I'll show you guys around. So we are here at Pier 21. Like I had said, this is literally where my family landed for the first time in Canada. So it's going to be kind of cool to experience what it would have been like for them. There's a lot of stories here. I remember years ago even showing my grandmother pictures of this place, and she's like, oh my god, I actually remember it. It looks pretty much the same. So you guys have never been here yet? No. No? Huh. Wow. I think it was that area that they came in from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what side to go to first. Yeah, maybe. So this is the immigration hall. All the info and like when people came in, which is pretty cool.
So they came through this exact spot.
I think it was more on the other side though.
Yeah.
From what I remember. They have like stuff set up. You'll see everything. It's pretty cool. Wow. I think this is new. This wasn't. I don't remember this part of like the exhibit being here before.
Oh my god, Chelsea, you're gonna like this.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Now that's the dress you gotta get.
This is a handmade silk curtain dress.
Wow.
Or that's the curtain, sorry. This is probably handmade too. Back in the day.
This is when they were done with the curtains, they would make a dress out of it. Exactly.
Yeah,
And they have they even have a recorder too. That's funny.
This was a glass here. Shit, that tripped me out.
Are you losing it, bro?
Bro, I'm like, tripping out. Like, how did you walk through that?
You gotta do this, look. Okay, we're good. Okay. There's a really awesome story here. A lady named Pat traveled here with a teddy bear, which is literally right here. And then this is her on her 75th birthday. She came from England, and Teddy Bear was her constant companion and whispered in his ear, "We are really going to sail to Canada on this big ship." Wow. Oh, it actually shows you the documentations.
Yeah.
250 of the passengers were transferred to nearby Rockhead Hospital, and the remaining 97 people were held in detention quarters at Pier 21 for several weeks.
You know how to pick a booth here?
I guess we're all picking a booth. What is this? Getting underway, story station. Which one should we listen to?
And then we had about 5 days before we got to Honolulu, and during that time we crossed the international date line, and we also crossed the equator.
Oh, look at this. All the people boarding the trains, getting ready to leave and come to Canada. Here we go. It's the hall. Are you ready to immigrate to Canada?
Oh yeah.
Ready to do this?
Ready?
Nice. right?
These are beautiful.
It's funny because my family has like almost exactly like that one actually. Just blue. Yeah, yeah. We had a couple of them. I'm pretty sure we threw them out now, but we had them for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So this is like, I guess what it would have been like to be on a ship?
Wow.
No, definitely not.
Look at that ocean.
I know. It almost looks real.
I know. Right?
So there's literally a wall of ships here. Unfortunately, I don't know which one was the exact ship that my family came on. I know it was white. The ship was white. I know that.
They're all.
So that leaves us to about 50-50. Because half of them are white and the other half are black.
Could have been that.
So I do have a picture. I have a picture of the whole family when they were, I believe when they were leaving Italy, of them on the ship.
Seriously?
Yeah, so before landing at this exact spot. But I can't remember exactly which ship it was.
Who was your great-grandmother?
So it would have been my great-grandmother, my grandparents, because I believe they were already together at the time, and several of my grandparents' brothers and sisters. Whichever ones weren't born here, obviously, were born in Italy, and then they came here. And then also my grandfather on my dad's side also landed here as well. So majority of my family actually did come through here.
Wow.
So yeah, it's kind of like this was like the beginning of the journey
Yeah.
in reality of coming into Canada, right?
So you wouldn't have been here, right?
Huh?
Technically, you wouldn't.
No, I was born in Canada. Yeah,
But
but-
if your great-grandma didn't come,
exactly. Like
what I'm saying.
that could have been. It could have been completely different. Like I probably wouldn't even have known you guys
Exactly.
in reality, right? Who knows what would have been doing now? Maybe I would have been working on like a winery or making olive oil or something in Italy. Who knows, right? Like you in reality, like you don't know if you really think about it. Like obviously it's like a course of events that we go through in life that starts where our parents and our grandparents,
Yeah.
the steps that they took that obviously in some way, shape or form, made where we're at happen, right?
Yeah.
Like your parents are your dad, I believe you said is from the Philippines, right? And then your family is technically French Canadian, or maybe a mix of something.
she doesn't know.
You have no idea.
No idea.
But do you know like any ancestry
I
at
know
all?
that my mom's side of the family's from Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the likelihood is that one of them at some point of time probably came through this exact location,
True.
right?
Yeah.
This was a pretty.
All the Europeans came through here up until like the 60s and 70s. And then there's an interesting story about the one grandmother that didn't come by boat. She actually came by plane, but I'll tell you guys that one after. Just because it's like kind of a cute story. And it's kind of really funny how it all just kind of worked out in the end. But yeah, I'm going to go through the place and then tell you guys that one afterwards. Trying to remember exactly based on the picture that I have what ship it could have been. It could have been literally that one, maybe that one, or that one. I'm just assuming because they're all Italian. So it would actually make sense. But I'm not 100% sure exactly. We do have like the documentation of when they came in. But yeah, this is how they would have lived when they were coming. So imagine you had to literally live in a room like this for about 2.5 to 3 weeks. That's how long it took for them to go from Calabria, Italy, all the way to Halifax, Nova Scotia. Which is pretty interesting. This place actually means a lot to me because like I was saying, things could have been very, very different. tiredness of the travelers disappeared, and they swarmed onto the deck of the ship. Wow. Ariela's trunk. Oh, look at that. Boarded the MS Vulcania. So maybe it was that ship. I don't know. I didn't even see that one. And then I believe this is actually where the ships would have docked originally. You can actually see George's Island right there. This is amazing. Wow. To me, this is kind of like walking in my grandparents' and my great-grandparents' footsteps. It's just like remembering a moment in time when they made that decision that, you know what, let's go to Canada. And a lot of times I've asked myself, like, why Canada? I mean, Canada's a great country, don't get me wrong, but why not choose other countries? Like, why not the United States? And I believe it was my great-grandmother's brother, so my great-great-uncle was already landed in Canada, already living in Toronto. I guess he's just like, yo, it's great over here, why not come over here? And a lot of times they would just follow each other's lead, so they would just be like, well, we already know somebody here, so let's just go there. A little bit about the story of my family as to why they decided to leave was things just weren't great in Italy. They were generally very poor, worked on farms, didn't have a lot of money, weren't very prosperous, and a lot of them came here and did much better for themselves over here in Canada. Just there was a lot more opportunity, and that was the decision to do it. At the Wall of Service, I believe these are the veterans, Canadian veterans. So it's interesting that a lot of the soldiers actually came through here, whether they left to go and fight the war. A lot of them unfortunately never came back, so this would have been the last part of Canada they would have ever seen. So I'm kind of trying to reimagine the process. So they would have gone off the ship here. They would have probably walked through here. And gone through and then waited here. Wow, as they were waiting to get processed. Would have waited to be called and hoping they didn't deny you at the same time. Wow, look at that. Look at all the old pictures too. I remember a long time ago showing my grandmother this picture and she's like, oh my god. She's like, I actually remember it. Keep in mind my grandmother was like, I think 14 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. She's now 72. So, I mean, just remembering this from sight is pretty incredible. And she literally laughed about it too, because she's like, it was funny at the time how, because they couldn't really speak any English, and all they wanted was water, and they were trying to buy some water, but nobody could understand what they were asking for, and it was just a whole complicated mess, even just trying to get water. The amazing thing is the amount of stories like Ausma, who came in 1944 from Latvia after the war. She was the 50,000th displaced person to arrive in Canada. And this was her trunk. I don't know if these are like exact trunks of theirs. Maybe it was a recreation. I have honestly no idea. But probably something very similar. This is what they would have brought with them if they had items. Look at that, little old raggedy handles. Pretty amazing. So I guess they would have taken this route after and then literally come through here to go on the plane. Or they would have went through customs as well. It's kind of hard to imagine exactly where everything would have been, but that's why we're trying to figure it out. It's very fascinating. Here was a little market, which is so funny. Corner store to the world. Oh my god. It's pretty funny because I'm trying to imagine my family coming up and asking for water. Acqua, per piacere, signor. Aqua. And they're like, huh? Huh? What are these people trying to say? Oh my. And then, after finally going through this whole process of being on a boat for almost 3 weeks, they would have come onto a train for, I don't know exactly how long, I want to say like 3-4 days to Toronto. So this would have been it. Ciao.
I'm reading fun facts right now.
How are you? Are we going to Toronto?
Yeah, we're going right back, man.
Cool.
Bill disembarked here at Pier 21 in the Second World War.
Okay.
The second one, that almost 1 million immigrants passed through Pier 21 between 1928 and 97, or 71.
Okay.
Third one, the Scotiabank family history has access to arrival and departure sources dating as far back as 1865. One of the sisters of service who welcomed people here spoke 7 languages. It's crazy to think.
Except at the corner store, apparently.
Yeah, really. Almost 400,000 Canadian service personnel left from Pier 21 to serve in the Second World War.
Right.
And then the last one, there were as many as 7 ships arriving on the same day here. Which is pretty cool. I didn't know these.
Yeah, I think each ship would have carried like probably 200-300 people at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those are pretty cool. I didn't know
Oh yeah.
the majority of those.
Would you like some tea? Red Cross Nursery. Guess there were the children used to play. Wow. Very cool reliving this. I'm not reliving it for me, but seeing it through my own eyes again.
To a woman named Wilhelmina.
Somebody brought a haunted doll along with them on their adventures. Oh wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Sister of service. So yeah, that's what I was talking about, the sister of service.
What about
The
it?
lady who spoke 7 languages.
Oh, okay.
So she came along, I guess.
Interesting.
Along the line of everything.
And that was the Salvation Army uniform? What is it?
It's an old camera.
Oh wow, look at that.
Imagine vlogging on that.
Can you imagine? We're doing 1950 style vlogs.
Yeah, really.
There's just no audio.
Silent film.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, they have like an old passport of somebody back there too, which is cool because I have I have a copy of my great grandmother's passport, which had like all the young kids too when they came, which was nice. Huh?
That is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Pretty cool. I guess that's it. That's all she wrote. What'd you guys think?
Nice.
Cool piece of history.
Yeah.
Canadian history. So yeah, this is where everybody would have walked out from to catch their train. I guess this was the train station at one point. And then they turned it into a bunch of shops and restaurants. Okay, so what do you guys say we go eat something maybe?
Yeah, I have
Yeah?
an idea of where we can eat.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Have an idea?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we've left Pier 21. We found a pizza place that Chelsea could not remember the name of, or quite frankly where it was, but somehow we found it. That was talent. All she had to say was, Omar, it was that place that we saw the other day. I know where I'm going. And he literally knew exactly where he was going to. So had to get some beer, ordered some pizza. They got like a huge wood burning oven. I would hope it's fire burning. Somewhere back there. I don't know if you can see. Battery's gonna die. How's your tall beer?
Pretty short.
Pretty shit?
Short.
Short? Yeah, I know.
Compared to yours,
I know,
man,
like mine's like way longer.
And I got a tall shit. This should have
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's alright. And did you get a drink?
I got my water.
Water?
Here.
And a flower for the lady?
Oh, my, thank you.
Oh, you're a better boyfriend than me.
Oh no! Now this is what I call a pizza. Ooh.
No, it's all good.
Just explodes.
Let me just make a mess.
That's good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pasta right there.
What give me mine?
Bon appetit. It's the one thing you want to do with your
Guys, so
pizza.
I'm gonna conclude this video. Just
Hot chili oil, baby. Yeah.
I'm hungry, so I'm about to
Bring it on. There you go.